Very often a client will add a gratuity to a payment that she expects will be passed on to the sitter or sitters who have cared for her pets. LeashTime provides a convenient way to account for and pay out gratuities without adding line items to an invoice. We start by registering a payment from the client. We'll register a payment from Carmelo Barone as an example. There are several ways to get to the payment editor, but we will go to her account tab after finding her using the search box. Here we find the Make Payment button, which opens the payment editor. Let's say that Carmen has made a payment of $400, $20 of which should be paid to each of the sitters, Beth and Bill, who walked Carmen's dogs. We type in $400 for the total payment, and then we check the Payout Gratuity box. A gratuity section immediately appears below the checkbox. Next, we type in the total amount of the gratuity. $20 for Beth and $20 for Bill makes $40 in total. Immediately, we are told that out of the $400 received from the client, $40 will be paid out in gratuities, and $360 will pay for services rendered. Now, let's split up the tip between Beth and Bill. We choose Beth's name from the first sitter pull-down, and LeashTime automatically assigns the whole gratuity to her. This is probably the most common scenario, but in this case we want Bill to get some too. So we choose Bill's name from the next pull-down. Being fair-minded by default, LeashTime automatically assigns half to Bill. But let's say Beth did 3/4 of the work. We change her tip amount to $30, and LeashTime now warns us that we have surpassed the total amount of the gratuity. So we reduce Bill's cut to $10, and LeashTime is happy. When we save the payment, or charge the client's credit card, we see that there is now a gratuity which we can review. Since we created the gratuity in connection with a payment from the client, we see the payment editor when we click on the gratuity, to put the gratuity in its proper context. Gratuities cannot be modified once they are saved, so you should be careful when creating them. If you make a mistake, you may need to use negative compensation on the sitter's payroll to correct matters. Thanks for using LeashTime.